Alright, what is up? And welcome to another video of Total Extreme Wrestling as we are doing a live explosion show from the Kaiser Permanente Arena, heading up out west, and we try to do a little bit better on this show, make it a little better. We're gonna start off with Low Key and Cheeseburger. That's right, Cheeseburger in the house, making his debut. A very good initial rating to his debut. Low Key had a 40%, Cheeseburger 24. Not expecting the greatest thing out of Cheeseburger just yet, but Low Key and Cheeseburger could definitely do something well. After the match, we had Low Key trying to beat the crap out of Cheeseburger, and Desmond Xavier saves Cheeseburger from Low Key to try to hopefully do something for that storyline. It advances the segment, but it lost heat, so not great. But now we have a tag team action between Bob Boraka and Landon Exchange. Not great, not great, as you can see at 27. No crowd heat, but I had to give it to the Latin American Exchange as they win the match, and not great. After the match, we have a promo for LAX calling their so-called opponents, their so-called challengers, and saying just backstage booking. I got those clowns the championship match. And it's not going to be good 19, but it did gain some heat for the storyline, which is good. But 19 rating again. Maybe Ortiz and Santana just need to maybe they just need to get some more time on Explosion, and maybe we'll take the title away from him eventually. Melina Perez cuts a promo on Kansas Ray 33, so the announcing lifted the segment. And this is because we now have Mauro Ronaldo as an announcer, so that's perfectly fine, and that's what we're going to use him. We're going to use him everywhere we can, especially since this show will be on ESPN when we start the next cycle, the next month. The match that I had, Subpar Wrestling, Little Heat. This is actually pretty good. A 40 rating for Candice LeRae and Deonna Purrazzo. I am very happy with this. Purrazzo wins the match by illegally using the ropes. Because Ms. Melina Perez distracted LeRae. So you can see LeRae definitely good. 46 performance. Purrazzo getting a little bit better. It is gaining some heat, and it's good. It's good. 40%, and Purrazzo is improving in her performance skills. So I always want to see something. So that's an uplifting thing right there from our Explosion matchup, and this is what Explosion should be doing. Getting stars like this. Getting these wrestlers ready to go up to the next level, and that's good. Magnus arrives in the arena and a 50 rating. Okay, that's good. That's where we're good. That's where we're at right now. Where 50s are good for us. So Magnus arrives at 50, 54 because he gets a promo on Jeff Jarrett telling, hey, Jeff Jarrett hasn't included me for some reason. I don't know why Jeff Jarrett doesn't put me on the main show. He knows I'm definitely one of the best talents in this roster, and a 54 rating for Magnus. That's good. 50 and a 54 Magnus definitely going to be a high staple, a high priority on Explosion. Definitely, if he can continue bringing us in 50s and up, and I'll definitely be happy with Magnus doing that for us. And if he can do that for us, perfect. But he cuts a promo on Jeff Jarrett, letting the world know about Jeff Jarrett. And do your thing, Magnus. Do your thing. You gotta talk some smack. You gonna talk smack about me? Go ahead. That's the way you do it. You talk smack about me like that. Okay. So Jeff Jarrett now comes out and says, "You know what? Next week here on Explosion, you're gonna have yourself a match against the big, bad, 7 foot tall Matt Morgan. Matt Morgan will finally make his debut on Total Extreme Wrestling. I can't wait to see Magnus against Matt Morgan next week. So this is what we kind of have to do for our show to have people coming back, start planning matches for next week. It's labeled as the B show, yes, but I want to give it that feel of an A show, give it a good feel, that way people can come back and be ready to come back and watch this right here. As Magnus and Matt Morgan are booked for next week, and I can't wait to see that match happen between those two guys. Magnus definitely able to bring in ratings of 52 for Mr. Jeff Jarrett. And then in our decent match, so Sanjay Dutt defeated Trevor Lee and Matt Sydal in 14-10 when Sanjay Dutt defeated Trevor Lee by submission with the Camel Clutch. The X Division Championship was on the line. The match got the crowd buzzing. Everyone had great performances for now. Matt Sydal did a good one. It advances the X Division storyline, especially when two of those guys are not here. But a 54 rating for this right here for our Explosion show. The star of the match was Matt Sydal. Matt Sydal might be a vocal point in the future of the X Division. We will eventually move the show to Wednesday night, so maybe that way we can get guys like Will Ospreay and all those other men to do things like that for us and help our X division get even better. But hey, it's a win. It's a good performance by everybody. It's a good show. After the match, Sanjay Dutt tries to attack Sanjay Dutt with a ladder. Sorry, Trevor Lee attacks Sanjay Dutt with a ladder. The show gets a 50 rating, so it's good. That's probably one of the best shows we've had, rated even better than the Impact shows. So that's good. That's a solid show for us right here for X-plosion. Definitely how we want to keep going, and definitely what we want to do with X-plosion, as we now have to book Impact Wrestling. My rating in the back is a 92. I don't know what I did to make them hate me, but apparently they're not happy with the way things are going at a 92. I'm pretty sure I can bring it back up. I'm very good and I'm very good, very persuasive at bringing people back to it. So we're gonna try to do that. And we have an email. We're gonna see our ratings. Our ratings are always a .1 rating. Dutch Mantel has an opinion. Does not think that Ortiz doesn't get it. That's not good. I want to help Ortiz. That's why I want a developmental system, but I can't because we're not a cult like that. We're regional. We need to be a cult to get that developmental skills. So as you can see, definitely an improvement from the last one, which was a 32 and then a 42. So this was the best explosion we've had by far in our explosion history so far. So that's good. Hopefully we can keep it above 50 for a while, and then hopefully do it. It's actually one of the best rating shows that we've had by far. It tied our Impact Wrestling of the last one. So either way, guys, I'll see y'all later. Adios.